Hi China Watchers, back again. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, check down the links below, subscribe, because I'm about to start a series on some business tips, tricks, advice from my experience. When you come to China, there's too many people here trying to make money, trying to find ways to build a business, trying to find their niche. Now, because there's so many foreign companies and foreigners coming here trying to start up businesses, investing in China, foreign investment here is still growing. Don't believe the stories you hear from Donald Trump, the US government. Everyone's not leaving China. There's still significant foreign investment here and it's growing still. Now, there's too big a market here. There's too big a market for everyone to try to get a piece of, and you only need a little piece of it to do extremely well. Now, if you're coming to China and you want to set up a business, let me warn you, don't just hire and follow some agency or some consulting company who think they're going to, they'll bluff you, they will tell you, oh, it's really complicated in China. Oh, be really careful, the process in China. You've got to understand all the rules. The rules are really dangerous, they're really complicated, it's really scary. Oh, and you've got to have really good connections. You've got to have special connections. We've got good connections. We've got experience. We're special. We want to charge you lots of money. We'll help you set up your business in China. We'll help you register your company. Ignore them, please. It's actually because there's so many of these companies in China trying to do this, there's opportunities for them to rip people off. There's opportunities for them to cut corners because they're all competing with one another, and they do try to find connections to cut corners, and sometimes they cut too many corners and they don't do things correctly, and you end up, I have so many stories of other people I've talked to, other companies that have come here trying to set up their business in China, a factory, a distribution outlet, small logistics operation, and import operation or export operation, and all kinds of disaster stories. And a lot of the time it's because they didn't do it themselves. So do it the right way. Hire somebody. Hire an employee in your company. Find them in China if you have to, but find a trusted employee and get them to come, get them to do the legwork, do the groundwork, get them to talk to the government. You go to the relevant government authorities, talk to them, they will tell you, they will advise you. They have a lot of foreign investment departments. Most of them can speak very good English, and they will advise you on how to do things. They will guide you on how to register your business. They will tell you which departments you need to go to. They will give you details on what information you need. They will outline the rules and regulations here for you. But don't rely on agents. The government actually here doesn't allow an agent to do anything for you. It's actually illegal here for agents to kind of get your visa, for agents to do all kinds of things here, because they want you to do it yourself. They want actual authorized people within your company to be doing it, because they're sick of all the layers in the daisy chain here between you and the actual government department, that you're trying to register with, the government's sick of it. So for many years now, they haven't allowed an agent. So if you employ some consulting company, they will go and do the application, but they won't say they're from this consulting company. They will go there as your representative. They will go there and represent themselves or present themselves as your employee and doing it for you. They will never go to the government departments and say, hey, I'm an agent and I'm coming to do this for this company. They won't tell them because they're not supposed to be doing it. So, number one rule in China, do it yourself. Find an employee, get your employee who you can trust, who's tied to your business, who is obligated to do the job for you the right way and do the investigative work. Get them, employ somebody, get them to do the legwork, do the groundwork, do the planning, and come back with proposals and come back with the details on what has to be done. But don't use consultants. I don't care if you think they're a global consulting firm and they've got lots of experience. It doesn't work that way. The global consulting firms, they hire local people here to do the work for them. Don't think they're running around doing all the work for you. They also contract out a lot of things to these other smaller companies that do all the legwork and do all the groundwork. And quite often, mistakes are made. Quite often, things are lost in translation in terms of what the registration or the scope registration for your business should be. And if you get it wrong, if you don't get the registration correct, exactly how you want to run your business in terms of the scope of business you're allowed to trade, whether it's manufacturing, import, export, whatever. Once you get that defined scope in what they call the Articles of Association, which outlines what you're allowed to do, what the government's approving and registering you to do, once it's done, you can't change it easily. You know, the process to change this, you can't just go to the department and add one line next week if you miss something. You've got to go through all the government departments again. You've got to go through the whole process again. It's like re-registering the business all over again. You need documents from head office, countless documents signed and countersigned as the authorizing head office corporation that's investing in China, that's driving the business, that's planning the business. So don't make the mistake. Do it carefully, do it slowly, take your time, employ somebody, do it right. Employ your own people, make them come, go to the government departments, ask the questions, go find out what has to be done. Now I hope you learned something. I will start posting a whole list of, I think, similar business-related advice, and based on our experience and the experience of a lot of other foreigners here that I network with on other channels and LinkedIn and elsewhere, we have to network with each other to make sure we all understand what's going on here. Make sure we don't make mistakes that other companies have made, and we help each other. In 12 years I've learned a lot here, and I think it's time to share it. Try to make it easier for any of you guys who want to come here and try your hand at trying to get a piece of the pie here. So good luck. Subscribe, watch the channel. I'll update you with some more interesting angles on how to get things done. Till next time,